What's up, everybody? Welcome back. Today we are going to explain why North Raleigh is the best Raleigh. All right, so Raleigh is the largest city in the Triangle with just under 500,000 people and growing. And with one of the larger downtown areas and a population this big, there are bound to be plenty of things to do. But for right now, let's go grab some coffee and then dive into some of the details of North Raleigh. All right, so North Hills doesn't love having cameras on site. So anyways, we moved to this beautiful park. But let's go ahead and break down Raleigh. So when I think of Raleigh, there are really 4 different parts of Raleigh: North Raleigh, Downtown Raleigh, Southeast Raleigh, and Southwest Raleigh. So why should you be looking at North Raleigh? The first reason is the sheer amount of shops and shopping centers to go to. We're putting North Hills here in North Raleigh with nearly 100 stores, 30 restaurants, a movie theater, and a luxury hotel. If you need something, especially something high-end, you can find it there. Crabtree Valley Mall, which is one of the only traditional styles of a mall left in our area. And then of course we have Raleigh's only Costco, several breweries, lots of shopping, a ton of car dealers. Yeah, North Raleigh's really got a little bit of everything. And mentioning a bit of everything, we gotta talk about one of the biggest cons of North Raleigh, and that's the traffic. Eventually, you will need to get one of the 3 major roads in North Raleigh: Wake Forest Road, Six Forks, or Capitol. All of these roads were never intended to carry the traffic that they see today. And it's quite obvious with Wake Forest Road by just how narrow the lanes are. It was truly a 4-lane road that was resprayed into a 6-lane road. Have you ever seen Seinfeld and Kramer respraying the road? And if you ever mention Capitol Boulevard to someone's always going to chime in with how horrible the traffic is. Yeah, like that. The traffic's horrible. But you gotta be able to get on it because there's so many places that are off of these major roads. At some point, if you live in North Raleigh, you're going to drive on these roads. North Raleigh is older than other places around, and it gives it a certain charm that comes with updating things and repurposing them for newer stuff. And this can be seen in the charm of some of the neighborhoods. What are some of the best neighborhoods in North Raleigh? Well, a couple of these we've talked about before, like Northridge, we talked about in our large lot video, which you can watch here. In Northridge, though, the average size is, well, not average, right? You can get anywhere from like 2,000 square feet to 9,000 square feet, and prices have a huge range as well. You can find a teardown in Northridge for $750,000 to $900,000, or you can find the brand new 9,000 square foot house for $7 million. But the average lies, of course, somewhere in the middle there, right? Most homes in Northridge, if they're newer, are gonna be in the $3 to $4 or $5 million range. And some of the older homes are gonna be closer to the $1 to $2 million range. If you want a gated community, well, North Raleigh is gonna be one of the places that you have to go to be able to find that. There's simply no gated communities in Cary, so you just don't even have that option. But North Raleigh does, and one of those best options is Southern Hills. Southern Hills is a beautiful community. We talked about it in our gated community video that you can watch here. Average sizes in Southern Hills, you're gonna be looking at somewhere between the 4,500 all the way up to about 6,000 square feet. And you can expect to be in the $2.5 to $3.5 million range. If you're seeing a trend here, North Raleigh is not the cheapest part of town to live in. Another really nice neighborhood right outside of 540, but close to being part of in town, is Bella Vista. This is a really nice neighborhood where prices continue to rise. Again, square footage, you're gonna be in that 4,000 to 6,000 square foot range. And prices here, you're gonna be lucky to get in for the $1.8 million, and then you can expect to see $2.5 to $3 million in Bella Vista. I think the best part for Bella Vista is its location and proximity to a lot of the other things that we're gonna be talking about that you can get to and go do in North Raleigh. If you're looking for a more affordable price point in North Raleigh, consider Bent Tree. Bent Tree is a great neighborhood near Millbrook High School, and you can get into Bent Tree for below $1 million, but probably more than $7 $750,000. So you're definitely in that upper echelon. These are older homes that have continued to see some updating. They have large lots. It's a beautiful community and it's a big community. So there's a lot of different options, but we don't see a ton of listings out of Bent Tree on a yearly basis, anywhere from about 5 to 7. So if you see one come on in Bent Tree, you're probably gonna have to jump on it quickly. One of the most popular neighborhoods in all of North Raleigh is going to be Bedford. Now, this is a little further out, but this neighborhood is extremely popular and it is a huge master planned community with thousands of homes in it. It was really one of the first master planned communities in the Triangle that was of this scale. It is this massive neighborhood and there's literally neighborhoods within the subdivision, right? So you have all different price ranges. You can get into Bedford for around $400,000 for a 1,800 square foot home, or you can buy a 6,000 square foot home in Bedford for about $1.5 to $1.7 million. These are some older homes. They're running now from anywhere from about 10 to 15 years old. If you want to be able to live in North Raleigh and have still somewhat of an urban lifestyle, it has a bar nearby and some restaurants that you can get to. So you kind of get the urban lifestyle while living in suburbia. That's a hard thing to find in the Triangle, but a really nice feature to Bedford. These are just a few of the neighborhoods in North Raleigh. Of course, we're kind of hitting the highlights here, but there's plenty of others. If you want to search in North Raleigh, let us know. We'll definitely help you find some of the communities that may fit what you're looking for in North Raleigh. One of the best parts of North Raleigh is its access to Falls Lake. If you live in North Raleigh, you can get to Falls Lake from anywhere about 10 to 20 minutes. But Falls Lake is a lake in the Triangle where you can take your boat out, go ride around, and kind of feel like you've escaped it all. All right, and the Museum of Art's also close to the kind of perimeter of North Raleigh. That's a great place to go for a walk, take the family, and a really nice opportunity to go do stuff during the summertime. They have outdoor movies, they have a ton of different concerts throughout the year. So check out the Museum of Art, their events page. They always have something going on. But of course, North Raleigh also offers some of the kind of iconic things to do for a child, such as Chuck E. Cheese off Capitol Boulevard. That Chuck E. Cheese has been there since I was a child, and I don't know if it's been cleaned since I was a child. But if your kid's looking for a birthday party, take them to Chuck E. Cheese. I'm sure it's a wonderful time as it used to be.
They have guards up. Your kids.
There's plenty of things to go do. There's a ton of different parks to choose from, like the one that we're at right now, and the ability to get out and walk around. Raleigh has a great greenway system, and North Raleigh definitely partakes in that. All right, and what would we be if we didn't talk about food in North Raleigh? We just ate lunch at Happy and Hale, which is kind of where I eat lunch on a daily basis, if you ask the people who work with us, but you know, that's fine, no big deal. There's really great options all throughout North Raleigh. Zest is an awesome place, but be careful if you go to Zest. Zest has this gift shop and great food. So you get a great lunch and then they kind of butter you up, and when you walk into the gift shop, and what do you know, you just spent $150 at lunch. There's also Northside Bistro in Raleigh, Cafe Tiramisu, which is Italian, and then a personal favorite is Winstons. Winstons is across the street, essentially from Northridge. It's been a Raleigh staple for years, and this is a great place if you want to kind of go see some old money in Raleigh. Go to Winstons at lunch. You might see a lot of gray hair, but you're definitely going to see some old money from Raleigh. It's a really great place to head, especially during the holidays, because it's decorated to the nines. And then if we didn't talk about some Mexican food, we would be remiss and we wouldn't be us. And Salt and Lime Cabo Grill in North Raleigh is a personal favorite. They have like the biggest burrito I've ever seen in my entire life. Check Salt and Lime Cabo Grill out. All right, and who would we really be if we didn't talk about beer? Of course, there's some great breweries in North Raleigh. Sneaky Penguin Brewing, Salty Turtle Beer Company, Altered State Brewing is awesome. But probably the best one is Edit Beer Company, which has the opportunity to order some food from down the street. They'll bring it to the brewery. You can bring your dogs there, and they have free arcade games for the kids to keep the kids entertained while you drink a beer. What could go wrong, right? But check these breweries out, as there's some really great options all throughout North Raleigh. There's more that we miss, but these are some of the best ones to hit. And if you don't live in Raleigh and know some of the culture here, it is very normal to take your children to a brewery. There's plenty of things for them to go do, and it's a great activity for our community and something that a lot of people do on a weekend. Saturday afternoon, late Sunday afternoon, take the family, grab some dinner, grab a couple beers. It's a great opportunity to get out and meet some more folks in the community. Now, if you're looking for private schools in North Raleigh, there are some really great options and probably has the highest density of private schools. The biggest one being Ravenscroft. Ravenscroft is an old school in Raleigh and it's a really nice school. I'm not sure of the exact tuition, but I know it is quite expensive, but it has a fabulous reputation. There are a couple other Catholic private schools in North Raleigh as well, such as the Franciscan School, if you're looking for those kinds of options as well. North Raleigh is this awesome place. It's a melting pot of all different types of homes, incomes, people. It's a great spot to check out. There's tons of activities, and it's one of the best parts of Raleigh. You can really get to see some of the original of Raleigh. If you're looking to kind of explore Raleigh further, definitely recommend checking out North Raleigh and a few of the activities that we talked about today. And if you want to check out some other parts of the triangle, check out our video on Cary right here. Let us know, would you prefer North Raleigh or Cary? We'll talk to you soon.